Let's all go to Cargonia, land of stolen pains. Obey the quartermaster, unless he is a link. Cargo takes scout the station, and find more stuff to take. But the boss is never satisfied until the station breaks.
Alright, we are back for part 2. I am ColdDawg of the Black Pants Legion. And this is Mech Commander 2, part 2. We're going to pick up right where we left off. Last time we just took over, reacquired a base for Colonel Renard, because he can lose bases so easily, especially after deploying the Steiner Scout Squad. Oh, did you guys miss that? Well, let's listen to it again.
I seem to be getting my money's worth, Commander.
Colonel, you'll want to see this. My operatives have uncovered the routes of several bandit supply convoys moving through the sector.
Very good. I want the first heavy recon mobilized in 5 minutes.
Right there. That was it. Rewind the video on YouTube 5-10 seconds or so, and right there. Heavy recon. Ready to go in 5 minutes. Steiner Scout Squad, ladies and gentlemen. Steiner Scout Squad. Alright, here we go. Destroy some fuel tanks, which makes the big boom. Destroy enemies, well, that's a given. And capture the... Oh, man, we have to not destroy something. Alright, here we go. So, it's actually been a few months since our first recording, and the reason behind that is because, for some reason, I've had a cough. And during these troubling times, well, let's just say I had my brain scratched about 3 or 4 times, and that was just not fun. But I am negative, so no worries there. In that time, I actually went back through and deleted the patch, the MC2 patch, which I think was somewhat unofficial. It made the game a little bit more difficult, but you're going to see a little bit of changes between the first video and this one. I went back through just because of the reason for the pilots, because all these pilots, guys, these are fucking iconic pilots. Like, you got guys down here that it's like, you almost forget that they were there, but it's like, hey look, Cobra, Kree, Paxall, Shadow, Pale Rider. Everybody loves Pale Rider. Pale Rider's the man. Alright. But anyway, we're gonna go in here, we're gonna take our Star Slayer as well, and we're gonna get our Razorback for the full 190. And I think we're going to just leave it as it is. I might modify this back to their version of Prime. This is actually pretty close
this
to the
X1. This is the
X1.
Mech Lab, where you can change the weapons
Jesus
and armor
Christ,
on a
lady!
mech and remove its jump.
Shut up. We know that already.
So,
oh my god.
Weapons are my specialty, so let me give you some advice here. Every weapon generates heat, and each mech has only so much heat capacity.
Oh, heat capacity. That's
so when
how this
you're
is
adding those
working.
killer guns to a mech, watch your heat capacity. A little tip: adding heat sinks gives you more heat to play with. And
Good
remember, armor and machine guns don't use any heat at all.
Are you done? Thank you, Cash. This is pretty close to the X1. The X1 just had an ER large laser. We don't have that technology yet. Soon. But anyway, I might try to make some of the builds that you'll see on Sarna. But for the most part, we're just gonna go with custom builds. Like PPCs. PPCs punch holes in everything here. What am I doing? I have no idea. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna do this. God damn it, OCD. Blah. Yeah, that looks good. What is the Star Slayers? Thank you, Sarna.net, for being the best fucking wiki out there. STY. Okay. Star Slayers STY. Dope. Brain farts. Brain farts are not fun. I'll tell you what. Alright, let's keep moving. Long shot, toughness. We'll put her here. Medium AC, we'll put him there. Which, of course. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Pale Rider, of course. Which we'll put you there. Because you get the laser blade. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep it neat, clean, call out them headshots.
I've taken control of your console for tactical review, sir. The convoy will be taking this road to the base. We should take out this military checkpoint and ambush the convoy when they come through here. Unfortunately, the enemy has set themselves up pretty well. The turret controls are very well protected. It'll be tough getting to them without being shot up in the process. Instead, we can fire at those fuel tanks.
Big boom.
Destroying a fuel tank will cause a large explosion, damaging everything within the blast radius. We can also try shooting those turret generators.
Less big boom. But literally it says in the objectives, blow up the fuel tanks. So I have to blow up the fucking fuel tanks. Destroy fuel tanks. So no matter what, that convoy's not coming until those fuel tanks are destroyed. Hey look, 2 salvage, mechs. Alright. Height advantage. Height is an advantage. Use it. Alright, we got an Irby and we got a bastardized flea. And we seem to have gotten the attention of the Irby. So, can you guys hold there and shoot that guy?
I got it,
Never mind, you can't see him now. Run.
Right to that target.
The Irby of death cometh. This guy's really spreading out his damage. Never mind. Oh, blow up on your friend. Damn it, he just missed it.
Guess he didn't make it.
Yeah, let's see if we can bring this fire ant into the explosion range of that fuel tank. That'll be fun. Oh, right, there's turrets there too. Shit. Please shoot him. Him, it, whatever.
Okay.
It's a turret. I don't care what its gender is. It just needs to die.
I got it.
Oh, shit. Shoot it!
Objective complete.
Right to that target.
Nice. I think
Okay,
we
sir.
successfully missed everything we were trying to catch in that explosion. Actually, no. What the fuck just happened? It looks like you did get fucked up. Yep, you got fucked up.
Yeah, sure, you got it. Switch here. Yeah, target acknowledged. Gotcha, crawler. Switch here. Right to that target.
Alright, he went down really fast.
Switch here. Yeah, target acknowledged. One less enemy. Switch here. Right to that target. Gotcha, crawler. Enemy destroyed.
Objective complete.
Good.
Fine work, sir. Those hills overlooking the road are excellent ambush points. Firing from high ground gives us a better chance of hitting an enemy's upper armor and cockpit. Once you get your mechs up on those hills, order them to hold position. When holding position, pilots will not move unless given a direct order, firing from where they stand. That convoy should be here any minute now. Our objective is to capture the HQ vehicle while destroying its guards. Careful. If the HQ vehicle is destroyed, we fail the mission. Also, enemy convoys often contain resource trucks. Don't blow them up. Capturing them gives us resource points just like capturing a resource building, just not as much.
So, what I was gonna say before I was so rudely interrupted by the still ongoing tutorial,
Roger.
is that
Enemy
these little
resources
bastards are
captured.
actually hard to
Aborting
see
capture.
sometimes. Because they're actually blended in there pretty well. This is like back in the era of pretty damn good map making. Like, this looks pretty good for a little infantry base or a little resupply base. The checkpoints are another matter. But it is what it is. Look, ammo crates.
Target.
Whoops.
Hail right
I'm an
here.
idiot.
My armor's almost gone.
You're fine.
Roger.
This is what repair trucks are for.
Affirmative. Repair vehicle inbound.
We got time. What is our lookout tower see? There he is. Lookout tower. We got another fire ant, vedette. There's our mobile HQ, and there's a resource truck.
Hail Rider here. All fixed up.
Hurry up. They're coming. Okay, good.
Twitch
Kill.
here. Yeah, Mech repaired. Twitch here. Yeah, target acknowledged. Twitch here. Roger that target.
Oh yeah, run. They like to target resource truck or repair trucks. And resource trucks. Really anything that's not theirs, they like to target.
Hail Rider here. I got it. Enemy destroyed. Yes, sir. You got it. Long shot here.
Jesus Christ, get out of range of that little shit.
This one's dead.
Are you limping? You are limping.
Twitch here. Roger that target.
And now you're dead.
Update the kill board. Twitch here. Yeah, target acknowledged. I'm on him. Yeah, sure. You got it.
Objective
Where do
complete.
you want me to park it?
Enemy resources
Uploading data
captured.
from the HQ vehicle now, Commander.
And
Whoa.
surprise.
Wait a minute. Sir, this data contains the command structure of the whole bandit army.
No way, what a haul.
I know this guy. The leader of the bandits is a guy named Bong. He's an officer for House Liao. I don't know what's going on, but I think this job just got more complicated.
Long shot here.
What?
Good to go.
Compelling fuckery? Who could have seen that coming?
All fixed up.
Good man, meat, good man. We'll take everything with us. It's like, is that a resource truck or an enemy? It's a resource truck, yay! Also, another one you guys might miss is this one up over here.
Enemy resources captured.
Aborting capture.
That'll give us another repair truck, and we can salvage 2 mechs.
Hail Rider here. Good is dead.
3
Enemy
mechs.
down. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it.
I think there was only one
Enemy
urban mech and he
resources
exploded right
captured.
here. So I don't think there's anything worth stealing right now. So let's just move up to our main base.
Twitch here. You want me to what? Okay.
It's an urban mech.
Hail Rider here. Good is dead. Roger. Twitch here. You want me to what? Okay.
Mech power-up detected.
Don't care.
Guess he didn't make it. Roger that. Solid scrap.
Mech
on the way.
power-up detected.
Okay, now I care a little bit.
Twitches. Yeah, target acknowledged. Okay. I got it. Guess he didn't make it. I'm here. Good to go, boss. Twitches. Roger that target. Enemy destroyed. I'm here. Roger that. Target confirmed. Consider it done. I'm here. Yeah, target locked in. Less enemy.
There's always explode special when they're gonna explode. It's just like for some weird reason, a double explosion sound. But hey, louder explosion sounds mean bigger boom, right? Right.
Hail Rider here. All fixed up.
Let's take these three. Our jumpy boys.
Consider it done.
Wait for it.
Enemy destroyed.
He's just gonna keep going after them, so I'm just gonna, yeah. We're just gonna tear into him.
Out here. Copy target.
And now that he has left the base
Gotta feel this one.
and exploded.
Blew up good.
Now we don't have to deal with his turrets.
Affirmative.
Objective complete.
Captured.
All right, Skipper. You got yourself a stash of pulse laser weapons.
Done.
It's a simple trade-off. They do more damage than regular lasers, but they generate more heat.
Good to know.
Commander, Steiner just informed me that there's a large bandit force heading our way. We need some support. Capture any resource buildings in the area. We can use the RPs to call in fixed artillery.
Nah, we don't need fixed artillery. My boys got this.
Long shot here. Good to go.
Plus, artillery might destroy that beautiful salvage. Truck is here to protect the turret control building, and the turrets are there to protect the truck and the base. Come on, where are you bastards? They come in from somewhere down over here. And I just get too impatient.
Warm here. Yeah, target locked in.
Wow. You sound so upset by that.
It's me. Target confirmed and locked in. Affirmative. Warm here. Roger that. Target confirmed. Roger.
It's a lot of missiles striking long
I'm
shot.
under attack.
Thank God she has that extra armor, right?
Warm here. Yeah, target locked in. Roger. That's gotta hurt. Twitch here. Yeah, target acknowledged. Consider it done. Long shot here. Sir, I'm under attack. Twitch here. Roger that target. Affirmative.
One of these twos is the mech that I want. One of them is just Star Slayer.
Yeah, target locked in.
Which, because we still only have medium max, is still a pretty decent mech to have at this point in the game. There she is.
Long shot here. I'm taking fire.
Yes, I know. Deal with
Target
it.
acknowledged.
Tough it out. You're in the mech. You're in the perfect mech to get shot.
Enemy mech destroyed.
And you are a toughness specialist. God damn LRM launchers.
Roger that target. Roger that. This one's
Alright,
dead.
that's gonna explode.
Long shot here. Target locked in.
Affirmative. Switch in. Yeah, target acknowledged.
Deal with these LRM launchers first, then we'll capture the Star Slayer.
Gotcha, crawler. Switch in. Yeah, target acknowledged.
First, we can capture one of these fire
Salvage
ants.
craft is on its way.
While they all just stand there like idiots. He's no more.
Okay.
Long shot here.
Alright,
Sir, I'm
Objective complete.
hurry up.
Roger that. Salvage craft is on its way.
I may not have.
Mission
I did not time
successful.
that perfectly, but okay. Anyway, Star Slayer. It is cheaper to actually get mechs on this screen because I think you can buy them for like 75% of their cost. She gets a purple heart almost every single mission. It's a skill. Meat with the mech kills. This is why everybody likes Pill Rider. He also does a very fucking good job at killing things. Plus he's just iconic, he's this Pill Rider here.
According to the data you recovered,
Oh,
the bandit
she's
leader
pissed.
is Chung Vong, a House Liao commander who attempted to take this planet in 3057.
Steiner intel shows him on active duty, but your data says he was dishonorably discharged.
Someone's lying. There's another supply convoy moving up the Little Yangtze River. Stop them before they cross it.
Colonel, that river is the border of Liao territory. I urge you not to take military action so close to House Liao.
I'm not taking military action, he is.
Colonel, I respect...
He's got a point. We are an independent faction. Move to bandit convoy / known location. Destroy bandit convoy. Alright, that seems simple enough, but god, there's so much of the map that we don't have objectives in. I wonder what that's about.
New battle mechs available.
Yes please? Wow, I am poor. Now I'm less poor. Now I'm poor again. This is why I never have funds, is because I always buy shit, and I'm always fucking poor. We're gonna do that. And that, and that. Shit, I need 5 tons. Right? 10 tons. Alright. We'll do this instead. There we go. Now then, the shootist. I am not familiar with the shootist at all, so, Sarda, we need you. One massive as fuck autocannon, one ER large laser, which we don't have yet. 2 medium pulse lasers, which we can swap in, and a small laser, which does not exist.
New weapon systems available.
Pulse lasers and pulse lasers. We'll call this our small laser. It's all based on range anyway. God, that's really short range. Alright, let's start over. Big boy, yes. PVCs because we can. Heat sink. Pulse laser. Heat sink pulse laser. Still kind of short range, but, you know, is what it is. STFU. Alright, there we go. Yeah, literally, shootist. ST8A. So, STFU. There we go. Yep, we'll put Twitch in the Laser Boy. Hellrider, of course, in our Scout. And what do you guys think? Psycho? Or Creep? I always like Creep. Not sure how he got his call sign, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Do the creep. Do the creep. It's like, oh man, thank God we're only staying on this side of the river because, you know, it's like fortification, fortification, fuel base. But oh look, there is a weapons facility there. It's almost like we're gonna have to go over and take that weapons facility. Almost. I don't think so though. I think we'll follow the rules and just stay on this side of the river. Charge.
Rider here. I'm taking fire.
If you charge the LRMs, they cannot shoot the LRMs, except that there's more LRMs. Please shoot shit.
Yeah, target acknowledged.
We're just staring at it.
That's what company for, are you?
I need you guys to shoot it, like now.
Rider here. Good dead. Target. Twitch here. Yeah, target acknowledged. Twitch here. Commander, I'm taking heat.
Long shot here.
Affirmative.
That's
Repair
better.
vehicle inbound. Sure thing.
Ooh, they head sniped him. It's almost like they know what I want them to do. We're not going to salvage anything yet because we get some new toys to play with here. Mostly Liao stuff. And unfortunately, they're not catapults. Sadly. The sad. Catapult comes soon.
Yeah, sure, you got it.
But they are using a lot of poor man's catapults, which are just these LRM launchers.
Roger that target. Twitch here. Yeah, target acknowledged. Twitch here. Roger that target.
That's gotta hurt.
Let's have these guys all meet up there. Oh, look, resource building.
Twitch here. Yeah, Mech repaired.
STFU.
It's Creep. All fixed up.
Alright, that's why Creep was named Creep. Got it. Good to know.
Twitch here. Yeah, target acknowledged.
Roger.
Fuel truck.
Target over.
Nope, empty truck.
Objective complete.
So they're running through the bridge. Looks like they're trying to find a fortified position.
I got it. Target over. Rider here. This is getting serious. Yeah, sure, you got it. Say your prayers.
Just continue kiting. Alright, cool. Oh shit, that one's still running.
Enemy
Is he? Yes, he is.
resources captured.
Come back here, you're not dead yet. Squish.
Mercenary Commander, you're in violation of
Objective
Liao
complete.
territory.
No,
Turn
not.
back or be destroyed.
You can't prove that.
Liao Control, this is Lieutenant Diaz, Tactical Officer. We are pursuing bandits on behalf of House Steiner. We respectfully request that you do not interfere
She
with our
dropped the
mission.
Steiner name.
We're tracking no bandits in our territory, Lieutenant. You may consider your mission successful.
Commander, I have no idea what House Liao is up to, nor do I care. Your mission is to destroy all bandit forces. If anyone attempts to impede your mission, you will destroy them. There is a weapons facility to the north of your position. Capture it. We will exact payment from House Liao for their interference.
Oh hey, we finally get to
Once
go
your
across the river.
objectives are complete, move to the extraction point.
Also, I want to point out that these two bandit color urban mechs did come out from behind this very compelling colored base. Oh shit. He's right there. That is what it's like to have a mech without any sensors, is everything can pick up on you. Mine.
Roger that. Salvage craft is on its way.
There should be another one around there too. So let's do this. Butterfingers. How close do you need to be to run? There. That should do it. Not a scratch. One thing that always bugged me, when it got quiet, it got really quiet. There's like no mech stompy sounds. There's no like other chatter between the pilots. I'll tell you what, if you guys have not played MechWarrior 5 yet, that's one thing that I actually really appreciate about MechWarrior 5 is that little detail. It's like, oh hey, the pilots will actually like chatter to you. Like they're actual real people and not just, you know. Listen to me, of course they're not real people. You guys know what I mean. Like, PGI, for all of Mech 5's shortcomings, actually did pretty good with their pilots in combat. Oh right, you can jump. Take its head off! Shooting the gate. Now you're shooting the turret control. Make up your goddamn mind. Turrets are doing a lot of damage. There we go.
Roger that. Salvage craft is on its way.
I don't think I have enough repair truck left to fix all of that, so we'll just use up the repair truck as much as we can. What the fuck? Holy shit, there's another resource building down here. Oh, okay, yes please. Absolutely yes please. We're gonna get more mechs. How many years since this game came out, this being 2020 and all, have never, ever seen that resource building? Alright, now we gotta check all the other little islands. Nope, okay. Like, wait, where did he go? His camouflage actually works.
Enemy resources captured.
And there's another resource building there. There's another Shayu. Usually these guys are running around while they're also trying to get cold shots, but I think they're all in optimal range right now. Yep. Alright, blow them all up. Kill them all.
Roger that. Salvage craft is on its way.
Combat's not even over. We're big balling it. Taking their mechs while we're still fighting.
Enemy resources captured.
And the
Roger
little
that. Salvage
35
craft
ton
is on its
Anubis.
way.
Some mechs are very aptly named. That is a very good looking Anubis-esque mech.
Repair
You know, one thing I just thought about
depleted.
that I'm actually kind of sad about is, like, if you come in and steal, like, a bunch of, like, enemy mechs and how they're all painted as enemy mechs, but I guess they don't have the enemy's IFF. But it'd be very interesting just to see, like, you know, having it come up on comms chatter, just be like, hey, we see your lance approaching, welcome back, you know, subterfuge, like. And it's kind of sad that there's more of that.
Mech power-up detected.
Okay. This is gonna be bad because I got a guy with a busted arm and 2 guys with busted heads. But we should all be okay. Oh, he's going boom. Speaking of going boom. This guy's about to have a bad day. That should be enough. Very bad day. At least he ejected. Look, my job is to kill objectives, not kill people. Objectives aren't people. Change my mind.
Objective complete.
What we got here is a cache of pristine Gauss rifles. Imagine something that can blow the arm off a Mad Cat from long range using almost no heat. An elegant weapon. I'm getting misty.
He's getting misty. No idea what that means, but he's getting misty. At least he's not
Sir,
getting
House
moist.
Liao is sure to send reinforcements. You'd better find a defensive
Oh, look,
position.
power armor. Thank God they're not frogs. Is there another one? Did I miss one? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They were frogs. Oh, look, nope, 6, they're not frogs. Oh, look at the little guy. And he's dead. And it's gone. Man, I bet some people are curious as to, like, my background and
Objective
everything,
complete.
but there's just so much going on, it's kind of hard to get into it. Maybe as I'm going through mechs, I'll try to give some guys insight into who is ColdDawg.
Mission successful.
Yeah, we don't need this. I need money. Somebody got promoted. It was Creep.
Mech Warrior promoted to regular.
Let's see. Just in case. Good job, Twitch. Good job.
Enjoy the weapons you
she's
captured,
super
Commander.
pissed.
A prize for a job well done.
You have violated House Liao's territory, Colonel Renard.
I have no idea what you're talking about, madam. House Liao said there were no bandits in that region. Why would any of my forces be there?
I officially protest.
Noted. One of my civilian spies is missing. I sent him into Liao territory last night. He's being held prisoner in a facility across the Little Yangtze. Recover him. Incidentally, Liao has a fuel depot nearby. An explosion there would make a good distraction.
Colonel!
That will be all.
What, it's just a fuel depot. It's not like anybody will be standing there. Plus, look at that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 sets of fuel there. They're going to be fine. So, I just want to point out as well that this video back here really portrayed inner sphere politics very well. This is the era of the Civil War. This is 3060s, about, plus or minus, or plus a few years. So, the major story is House Davian and House Steiner used to be all buddy-buddy, and they actually formed a very big single state in the Inner Sphere, trying to become the powerhouse of the Inner Sphere. But it turns out that Katrina and Nandi did some fuckeries in the Steiner portion of the Federated Commonwealth. And what that did was that caused a giant rift between the two successor states. And they then split, causing the civil war that's going on right now, that we are now a part of on one planet. Now, another 2 games that take part during the Civil War are Mech Warrior 4 Vengeance and its expansion, Mech Warrior 4 Black Knight, and Mech Warrior 4 Mercenaries, all of which I think these games are going to be covered. If not, I would be more than happy to cover them. But yeah, a little bit about me. I am a big BattleTech fan. I have an engineering background, and actually it was this game, the Mech Warrior series itself, that caused me to want to pursue engineering as like a profession, because the engineering aspect that goes into a mech, or something like a mech like this, is just insane. And it's great to see that the BattleTech universe does this in such a way that it's just insane. It's great. It's amazing how well the original writers, you know, fleshed out the BattleTech universe. Because you have all this lore, you have all of the companies, and you have all the, you know, families and houses that were the brainchild of, you know, a few guys effectively sitting in a, you know, a small office saying, you know, what can we do to make this amazing? And if you guys don't watch Tech Talks BattleTech, I would highly suggest it, because it is absolutely insane. You know what, we'll throw me in here. To see all of the details that are in this universe. It is one reason why I absolutely love the universe. The other reason is the Mad Cat, or Timberwolf, take your pick. And one of the first games I ever did play was MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries, and this was back when, like 96, 97-ish. It was my brother's fault because he got a brand new Gateway 2000 computer, and it came with a copy of MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries. And I would always sneak into his room and get on his computer and just play it. Just constantly playing to the point where I got yelled at because I just really like the story behind everything and all of the tech behind it.
I got it.
Oh, that's a bad boy. That's something you want to kill. 4 light ACs, but I think if we get close enough, he won't fire.
Here you go, tough guy.
And this is a night mission, which is why everything has their spotlights on. To which I think the turret also is in control of one of these lights.
Long shot
So
here.
you might see
Target locked in.
the lights pointing off in different directions. Ah, shit. He's gonna get close. Get close.
Enemy down.
Long shot here. Copy target.
Hump him. Just hump the shit out of them.
Enemy down.
Long shot here. Target locked in.
Tail Rider here. This is getting serious. It's me. I got him. Tail Rider here. Enemy mech destroyed. Target confirmed and locked in. Problem, boss. This one's dead.
Big boom.
I'm on it. Building captured.
Alright, we do not have enough resources for salvage. I'm gonna hold off on repair for a little bit here. I think he lost his medium AC. Yep. It's usually what's in that right arm.
Building captured.
Objective complete.
So no amount of repair is gonna bring
You got
that
yourself some ER energy weapon technology there, Skipper. ER stands for extended range. Same damage, but it fires farther.
And so yeah, going back to the BattleTech universe, the power creep before the clans, like it was amazing how they dealt with the power creep. So you had the Star League and all of their vast technologies, double heat sinks, pulse weapons, Gauss rifles, ER weapons, all that stuff. And what they did was had
Twitch here. Yeah, target acknowledged.
the leader of their faction had his head blown off by a crazy guy wearing a hood. So after that whole civil war is over, go to Hellstorm.
Gotcha, crawler.
So after crazy Biborian man was killed
I got him.
by a very genius Russian-speaking man, the very genius Russian-speaking man said, hey, you know, they're just going to use our technology and our skills for war. What are you guys doing? Get back up here. Yes, you can cross here. Please cross here. And so they took all their weapons and their skilled pilots and everything. Why are you not going? Come on, Twitch. Thank you. And they said, see you in Ishvir. We may be back to help guide you to a new Star League. And that was kind of like a reset of the power creep. But then there was like a further reset of the power creep in terms of the 4 succession wars, which really 3 of the succession wars were loss and trying to retain technology. And the 4th succession war was sort of kind of, hey, we have these new toys. Thanks to the Helm Memory Core and the Great Death Legion, that we want to try them out. At least that's my take on the 4th Succession War, because it literally lasted only a few years.
No problem. Check this out.
Long shot here. Target locked in.
Whoops.
Okay.
Nope.
It's me. No problem. Check this out. Rider here. I got him.
There should be resource trucks right there.
It's me. I got him.
You know what?
His
Fuck you.
clock. Long shot here. Target locked in.
I'm on him. Meet. I got him.
I copy. Long shot here.
Enemy resources captured.
Vehicle captured.
Where do you want me to park it? No problem, boss.
We're gonna leave Pill Rider back here because he's just messed up.
I'm on him.
And I'm not entirely sure what mech this is, and I don't know if I can see it yet. Alright, it's another shot you.
Confirmed and locked in.
We'll just put him down.
Long shot here. I'm taking fire.
This one's dead.
Nope, there it is. Thank God for some of those little indicators to be like, oh hey, there's something here. Or else you just might not see shit in, you know, this. Crap. Pill Rider triggered him. So he's just gonna go away so they kite.
I'm here. Yeah, target locked in.
Again, I'm so upset that there's a target.
I'm here. Yeah, target locked in. There you go, tough guy.
That's gotta hurt.
I'm here. Roger that.
I really like the vehicles in this game because
Clean his clock.
they're somewhat tough to get rid of. Like, the larger vehicles actually feel threatening. Like the Storm, the Partisan, they're both pretty heavy vehicles. And they can really
Objective
mess up your units
complete.
if you ignore them.
I'm here. Good to go, boss.
Let's see how much of the health of the repair bay this uses.
Dale Ryder here. All fixed up.
Sometimes you'll get sort of like a glitch when dealing with repair buildings. If I just let the mech walk out, they'll go to a predetermined position, and sometimes it will not let you send the next mech in until this mech has come to a stop at the predetermined position.
Long shot here.
Sometimes
Good
they
to
never
go.
reach that position, so sometimes the repair bay never resets. So,
Long
like
shot
here.
here. I can't get there.
So she's blocked from getting to the spot because Twitch is there. But if I move her, the bay resets. So if you guys ever come across, if you guys ever come across that little glitch, it's how you deal with it. Nothing game breaking, just a little annoying. We'll take these two and get them to jump up here. Because all of those are LRM turrets, and I want this thing captured as soon as fucking
They're
possible.
on me. He's dust. Target confirmed and locked in.
All about mitigating damage. And we're gonna come down over here. And we're gonna make our own back door. We're gonna rip that back door wide open.
Here. Yeah, target locked in. No problem, boss. Dale Ryder here. I got him.
I don't know where the fuck they're getting all these storms from, but they're almost as bad as Shreks.
I'm here. Yeah, target locked in. Affirmative. One less enemy. Gotcha, crawler.
Cool, cool.
Dale Ryder
I think this
here.
is another Shagyu, and that should be a resource truck.
No problem.
But I don't think we're good enough to actually
Long shot here. I'll try.
take it.
Affirmative. No problem. Check this out. I'm here.
Roger that.
Target confirmed. Okay.
That was interesting. He was driving backwards.
Yeah, target locked in.
I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. He's just driving backwards.
He's dust. Warm here.
Enemy resources captured.
Yep, 9K. So you know what? We're gonna do this, and that's too close to the prison, and that guy's moving. So I think what we can do, give this a little bit of time, because there's a little bit of a delay.
Airstrike confirmed. Commencing countdown.
Beautiful, fucking fantastic.
Warm here. Roger that. Target confirmed. Roger. Sail Rider here. I got it. Roger that. Warm here. Roger that. Target confirmed. I'm on it.
Oh, we got his legs.
Switch here. Roger that target.
Actually, hold on. Run, run, run. Ah, damn it.
Can't capture. The enemy's too close.
Yes.
Mech's power up detected.
Go kill that bastardized flea.
Long shot
And then we're gonna take the turret control
going.
going.
He blew up good. Building captured.
I got the building.
These guys bring in their scout parties pretty fucking fast, even
Objective
though once they get
complete.
on map, they're very slow.
Thanks for the rescue, Commander. Sounds like you messed him up pretty good downriver. One of their big shots, I think his name was Bong, he seemed pretty scared of you. Listen, I've had it with House Steiner and I could use a job. I was Mech Warrior about 20 years ago, my call sign was Steel. You interested?
I'll send a transport to extract him, sir. If he checks out, I'll add him to the roster.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Now, speaking of the power creep of everything, so once the clans invade, that brings a whole new power creep into everything, but that even so is balanced out by their tactics and their society and their numbers. So the Unisphere had, I don't know, 200 to 1 in terms of numbers when compared to the clans, but the clans had the technology to just
Objective complete.
decimate a lot of things. So we're actually going to see some clan tech in here later. I don't think we'll get to that this video, but in a future video we'll definitely get there.
Mission successful.
So the clans get here, and then once the clans arrive, there isn't really another power creep reset, like ever, because the technology is also there. And honestly, I think going into the Dark Age, the power creep is
Mech
a lot
Warrior
worse.
promoted to veteran.
Yeah, so everybody has, dwindling numbers of war material, but the technology that they have in these mechs is just, and in these weapons is just insane. Like they could still blow apart, older designs with relative ease. And there's a lot of things that I wish they would have done instead of, the word of Blake Jihad, like, say...
I understand that you have a new Mech Warrior mercenary.
She's still
Let's keep
pissed.
the recruitment to a minimum. Your next assignment is to execute a series of missions into Liao territory. Those people are attempting to destabilize my command, and I will respond.
Wait, Colonel, we have no proof.
My patience has run out, madam.
David, please, see reason.
You want to know what I see? I see someone protecting House Liao.
What are you insinuating?
Do your job.
So, like, instead of the Jihad... By the way, we're going to do Combat Rescue Claymore, which I think it's 6, 7, 8, but we're going to do Combat Rescue Claymore first, because there's a mech in here that we need to grab. And I don't mean Claymore's Atlas. By the way, he is part of a Steiner Scout Squad. And we're also going to grab 2 of those. Because 1 is never enough. Alright, you have jump jets, you have jump jets. You have jump jets. We're going to modify this a little bit. Yeah, Scout's rifle. So this is a Highlander 732. Sort of. But, instead of like the Jihad, which is kind of laughable in terms of this very small splinter force just utterly destroys, you know, everything else and upsets everything in the sphere. It's just kind of laughable. And what I think would have been funny is, or more interesting, is if, let's do that, is if like Comstar would have approached the like mercenary factions and been like, hey, you know, our forces have been expended. Can't, you know, would you like to fight for Comstar, join Comstar, blah, 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 blah. And it would have been, I think, a lot more believable than just to have the word of, like, Jihad come in and just kind of, like, fuck everything up. Yeah, we'll take steel. Okay, just looking at the 730, just looking at the 732, just looking at the Highlander here, it's kind of funny. There's some lore behind the Highlander where it was designed to have reinforced legs, because if you're gonna put jump jets on an assault mech, the pilots are gonna try to use them and land on something. So with that in mind, they actually gave the Highlander reinforced leg structures so that it could actually jump onto enemies. And speaking of that, I don't think I've ever actually done a DFA in this game, and I don't think it's possible. Let's pull you guys back, because I want the Highlander to be targeted.
Roger that. Target confirmed. Target acknowledged. Roger that. Target confirmed.
Long shot here. I'm taking fire.
I'm on it.
You're gonna feel this one. Long shot here. Copy target. Hold still.
Got it.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Reporting. Target acknowledged.
That is a Hetzer. If you don't know what the Hetzer is, it is very bad.
Roger that.
That's gotta hurt.
It has big gun. And yes, it is very much designed like the World War II Hetzer. And it even retains the name. Even though that name's not real, but we'll not go into that.
Roger that. Target confirmed. Enemy vehicle destroyed. Sure thing.
I do not want to get hit by one of those things.
Bites the dust.
They hurt. They hurt a lot. What are you? You are a fast as fuck vehicle.
Steel reporting. Roger that. Target confirmed.
Roger.
You got hit.
Rider here. I'm taking fire.
Yep, that's what it does.
Clock.
That's exactly what it does. It hurts a lot. Oh no, it hurts. It would be a shame if somebody just, you know, bypassed them with jump jets. Come on, Longshot. Hurry up. Now they gotta come all the way back around. And we're gonna try to get this turret control building before they get in the range.
Enemy resources captured.
Building captured.
Alright, that's one mech.
Okay. Still reporting. Roger that. Target confirmed. Clean his clock. Yeah, another one bites the dust. Still reporting. Target acknowledged. I copy. Still reporting. Commander on taking fire. Upgrade to kill board. Long shot here. Copy target. You got it, sir. Update the kill board.
I don't know. What else you guys want to hear about? Let me know in the comments. I try to read all the comments, and reply to them. So if you guys don't see a reply from me, just give it a little time. It's a newer comment. Hey, you guys can do an @ColdDawg. And I will get back in touch with you. But I know in some of the comments, some of you guys have been asking about like the MCO, which is the Mech Commander Omnitech campaigns, and I will definitely look into those if you guys are so interested to see them played. I'm getting really tired of dealing with all these fire ants because they're just not for salvaging. It's like I'd almost rather blow them up and hurt their allies nearby.
Clean his clock. Sail Rider here. I got him. Affirmative.
Sit down. That's what the Gauss rifle says. The Gauss rifle says, sit down.
Enemy mech destroyed. Sail Rider here. I got him. Clean his clock. Sure thing.
Do I want to come down here? Yeah, I'll come down through here. I think I only need to really kill like one turret.
You got it, sir. Long shot here. Copy target. Enemy vehicle destroyed. Long shot here. Target locked in. Affirmative. Sail Rider here. Good is dead. Dead. You got it, sir. Sail Rider here. Good is dead. Affirmative. Building captured.
He's sitting there under the curtain of his turrets, and then they weren't his turrets anymore.
Clean his clock.
So this is me holding J, and it will not jump onto the enemy mech. Holy shit, what did go right?
Sail Rider here. I'm taking fire. Sail Rider here. I got him. You got it.
Like, I just see a blue arm fly up, and I'm just like, that's not
Get
good.
on with it. Still reporting. Target acknowledged. That's gotta hurt. Sail Rider here. I got him. Okay, sir. Still reporting. Roger that. Target confirmed.
Yeah, so it will just flat out not let me jump on an enemy.
Roger that. Target confirmed. Dead. Still reporting. Target acknowledged. Target eliminated. Okay.
That's kind of sad. You cannot DFA in Mech Commander 2. Or Mech Commander, for that matter, I think. I don't know, we'll find out sooner than later.
Still reporting. Roger that. Target confirmed. Sure thing. You got it, sir.
I love the curving munitions.
Sail Rider here.
Like a Gauss rifle fires a slug that's not intelligent, it just fires in a straight line. But nope, not in this game. In this game, it will track.
Objective complete.
I've discovered a second airstrip in the area. We need to destroy both air traffic control towers to completely knock out the bandit supply line. Check your TAC map for the location of the second tower.
Alright, we'll hold Pale Rider back. We don't need to lose him.
Claymore reporting. That'll be my pleasure.
He's the only one. He's one of the only ones that wears a helmet. He wears a helmet. He wears a helmet. She does not, and I think Pale Rider doesn't either. I could be wrong.
Roger that. Target confirmed.
Enemy destroyed.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Alright, let's do this. Let's look here. So we have some SRM turrets up here. We have this massive wall of pain there, but they're all SRM turrets, which I don't understand strategically. Yeah, let's go up here. How many resources? 20,000. Alright. Yep, we'll head up this way. Hold the fort. I can actually probably put him like somewhere back here. Hold him there, or even like power him down. And they shouldn't be able to see. Hopefully they shouldn't be able to see him. They might, but I'll just leave him standing there. Ah, yes, Mr. Big Scary Skull. Fuck him up. You have an Atlas. Fuck him up.
That'll be my pleasure. I'm taking you out.
Stop looking at me.
Still reporting. Target acknowledged.
Aye.
Still reporting. Roger that. Target confirmed.
Claymore reporting. From there.
Got it, sir. Still reporting. I'm losing armor.
Take that. Clean his clock.
Enemy resources captured.
Roger.
Building captured.
I wonder if whoever designed this airfield with these defensive turrets, I wonder if he thought that they said SAM sites.
Still reporting.
Objective complete.
Or SAM turrets.
Still reporting.
Rotate this.
Roger that. Salvage craft is on its way.
Long shot here. Copy target.
Anything else of value?
I copy, sir. Claymore reporting. Copy that target.
You know what? I think you can jump from here to here if you had good enough jump jets. We're gonna watch out for Steel. He's getting kind of fucked up here. That's almost comically huge. Like, I think somebody's been masturbating a little bit too much. Alright, we're getting into an area that's going to be a lot heavier defended. than that first airfield, which makes me think this is a military airfield. And I guess our one lookout tower still sees this enemy up here.
I got him. Aye? Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Alright, let's get up on this ridge. Ooh, is Mech. Which Mech you is? Which Mech? Okay, so they killed the pilot. Like, fuck everything else, pilot dies.
I got him. Acknowledged. Mech destroyed.
Yep, send Atlas first.
I copy, sir.
Atlas best scout. Alright, now we gotta watch here because the mech that we're gonna try to salvage will not show up on sensors. Oh no, we legged the urban mech, so now he's even slower. That's just cruel and unusual. Come on, where are you? I know you see us. You're here somewhere. Hell? That urban mech walked right through his lookout tower. There you are. That's what we're looking for right there. Alright, there you are. Shut up, please. Thank you. Okay. Now watch this. You guys, just watch the sensor circles. So these on the Xiaoyu, I think it's intermediate sensors. The Raven has advanced sensors. There's the Raven circle. All right, we'll take the Raven in 1. Take Pale Rider and Steel in 2. You guys hold down the 4. You're getting pretty messed up. I can call in a repair truck, but I think that there's another mech that we want to salvage, or try to salvage out of here. However, if we get too fucked up, we'll have to go ahead and repair and forego salvage. I'm just sitting here listening to the intensity of the music change. You know what, let's go ahead and bring the repair truck. I don't want to lose the Raven or Star Slayer. The Raven's gonna help us in a future mission where we need to be sneaky. I've even had some people ask me, it's like, hey, ColdDawg, how do you have a Raven already? And it's like, well, if you actually, you'll see him in this mission here, and you can salvage him. So if you do that, you can go ahead and use the Raven in that upcoming mission. do repair first, because I think he still has all of his weapons. And then whatever's left we'll use on Pale Rider. Oh, there we go. And his health bar is still super small, but he has full armor again on everything that was fucked up. You just got to deal with missing a weapon or two or three. Still has that large laser. He's fine. He is fine. Oh, that's an SRM turret. Okay, hold on. Wait. God damn it. And Longshot, go capture that building. I could hear those jump jets groan and having to lift that mass off the ground. That's you. Okay, good. He's not going to explode. Come on, Claymore, get in there.
Objective complete.
Roger that. Salvage craft is on its way.
We came in here with 3 mechs. A light, a medium, and an assault. We're leaving with 7. Oh, they're coming out this way. Okay, grab that first, please. Resource management really is a force multiplier in this game. And I think we'll go ahead and wrap up this episode after this mission. It's been about an hour and a half, so thank you everybody for coming along. We'll wrap up this mission, look at the video like we did last time, and then go ahead and end it. But yes, this Raven is very important and very helpful. There are very few mechs in this game with ECM. The Raven's one of them. So Guardian ECM and advanced sensors. The Guardian ECM keeps you from being detected by enemy sensor nets, which in one of the upcoming missions you have to go in and destroy 2 enemy sensor towers, or else you get bum rushed by almost all of the enemy mechs on the map, and it makes for a not fun drop because you have a very limited drop tonnage at the beginning of the mission.
Objective complete. Mission successful.
So many fucking fire ants, Jesus Christ. Somebody done got promoted. Welcome aboard, Claymore. And it's funny, right after Renard says, hey, cut down on the new recruiting, we just go and pick up another one of his mech warriors and offer him a job. There's 6 mechs, 7 mechs, uncommon valor achieved. Jesus Christ, this is why I love Longshot. I mean, she was in the Highlander, but that doesn't matter. That's why I love Longshot.
Mech warrior promoted to
cool.
veteran.
He now has better sensors, or better sensor reading ability, and we're gonna make him a scout specialist as well. So he was in the Xiao Yu, and he still did pretty good.
Mech warrior promoted to veteran.
I would have started Steel as a veteran since he already was a mech warrior. Let's see here, he's a toughness specialist. And we'll give him EL lasers. No, we'll give him pulse lasers. We want him in nice and close, tanking all the hits. But yeah, so this is why I love Longshot. She does her job, and she does it very well. Like, she has some of the best growth in shooting. Alright, so we have a defensive counter base Ares and sector occupation garrison. Alright, like I said, that's gonna be it for this episode, everybody. So thank you again. Leave your comments down below, and we'll see you next time.
When we pulled into Cargo Bay and needed shotgun shells, the QM yelled at me to stop a banging on his bell. We wanted some munitions for our glorious ballad hunt, but found too late that they just hated us green tiny cunts. And we're banned from Cargo, everyone. Banned from Cargo just for having a little fun. We spent the whole round gearing up and stealing all their war. Now NT doesn't want us anymore. I started as a cargo tech and I had to send these comms, so I did what anyone would do and ordered 20 bombs.
Hey, can I borrow
but then an engine with a welder hit me and set me ablaze. So cargo set on fire too when the server lagged for days. And we're banned from Cargo, everyone. Banned from Cargo just for having a little fun. We spent the whole round gearing up and stealing all their war. Now NT doesn't want us anymore. Worked the shift as King Cargo decided to succeed. The cargo techs were sent out to take all the things we need. Foolishly, Sec challenged us and all of them did fall. The only thing that stopped us was that goddamn shuttle call. And we're banned from Cargo, everyone. Banned from Cargo just for having a little fun. We spent the whole round gearing up and stealing all their war. Now NT doesn't want us anymore.
Take it from you, Stagger.
I heard those fucking techies were building an engine. They didn't heed my warnings, they constructed an SM. Just to let them know who really is the chief. I cut the power, locked the doors, and now they're all ground beef. And we're banned from Cargo, everyone. Banned from Cargo just for having a little fun.
We spent the whole round gearing up and stealing all their war. Now NT doesn't want us anymore. Solo!
There we go. Y'all got some yellow gloves I could borrow? Hey, is it cool if I stash
cargo, everyone. Banned from cargo just for having a little fun. We spent the whole round gearing up and stealing all their ore. Now NT doesn't want us anymore. A pizza party is reward enough for all the cargo techs. Might as well still work for this because of their nervous wrecks. Any other suggestion just might be a side obscene. Just another fucking ship on Space Station 13. And we're banned from cargo, everyone. Banned from cargo just for having a little fun. We spent the whole round gearing up and stealing all their ore. Now NT doesn't want us anymore. Because we're job banned.